There you go.
These animal rescuers have been working non-stop since the beginning of the year.
We're coming in 10 animals a day average.
To try and save the lives of these California sea lion pups.
This is kind of like a mass casualty accident on the freeway type of scenario that we're trying to just triage the ones that we can. We know have the best survival and really move forward and unfortunately euthanize the ones that we can't treat effectively.
Veterinarian Todd Schmitt says the pups have up to a 70% survival rate once they're here at SeaWorld San Diego. It is one of several animal rescue operations trying to nurse the pups back to health.
She's pouring medication down in the tube. So that's to kind of prime, and then she'll place the dosing syringe on the tube and inject the formula. So the animal is getting medicated as well as a meal all at the same time.
Rescuers from Southern to Central California have been seeing unusually large numbers of starving California sea lion pups stranded on beaches because they are just too weak to swim. So far this year, some 2,000 pups have been found, most of them in Southern California. At SeaWorld alone, more than 500 sea lion pups have been rescued since the beginning of the year. Their first stop is here, the critical care unit at SeaWorld.
They really are a bag of bones when they come ashore, so they're extremely dehydrated, malnourished. They haven't eaten for days to weeks, some of these animals.
Schmitt says these pups are 7 to 8 months old, but are still almost near their birth weight. They should be 3 times heavier. The pups have eaten things they shouldn't because they are so hungry.
We've seen rocks, sand, we've seen crabs. So we've seen stingrays that these animals are trying to ingest. We had an animal present with a stingray tail hanging out of its mouth because it was, so desperate to eat.
According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the total number of stranded pups in January and February alone is almost 20 times the average. Scientists say unusual wind patterns cause the warming of the ocean water. As sardines and anchovies head to cooler water, mother sea lions must dive deeper or travel farther to find food, leaving their pups for longer periods of time. Justin Greenman is with NOAA.
Every day that she's gone, it's thinking, well, maybe I can do this on my own. I'm so hungry I have to go do something. And so that's what we're seeing, those animals coming to shore.
Scientists are monitoring warm water conditions on North America's west coast and the tropical El Nino to see how they affect the entire ecosystem. If El Nino becomes stronger and lasts until the end of 2015, it could mean warm west coast waters for at least another year. So far this year, the rescuers at SeaWorld San Diego have returned more than 75 pups to the ocean in areas where there is abundant food. Elizabeth Lee for VOA News, San Diego.